The second way that outside sources or resources are cited is through a works cited page. And we've already done the lesson on the in-text citation, but the second requirement for citing an outside source is the works cited page, which is a page all of its own, separate from the rest of your text, that goes at the very end of your paper. There are examples of a works cited page in your Rules for Writers book. If you're using the 5th edition, it's on page 454 and 455. If you're using the 6th edition of the Rules for Writers, it's on pages 474 and 475. If you're using a subsequent edition of the Rules for Writers, the page numbers for the works cited example will be noted in Blackboard. So turn to those pages and just take a look at the example. First of all, at the very top of the page, centered is the words works cited. And then next we have our works cited entries. And all of the entries are alphabetized by author's last name. So the beginning of each entry or each citation is the author's last name. Now, not all of these have authors. If there is no author, then you simply begin the citation with the title of the work. Do not put the words anonymous on there. Just do not put an author at all, and put the title of the work. If it's a book, put the title of the book. If it's an article, put the title of the article. If it's a website, just put the title of the website. If you notice, each citation entry is kind of reverse indentation. In normal paragraphs, you have the first line is indented 5 spaces, and all of the subsequent lines are even with the margins. Well, the opposite happens on the works cited page. The very first line is even with the margin, and all subsequent lines are indented, so that the thing that kind of sticks out is the author's last name. And this helps you to easily find each citation. Also, the entire works cited page is double spaced. There are no extra spaces between citation entries. So just take a look at it, kind of familiarize yourself with it a little bit, and also note that entry number 2 on both editions is not the authorship is not an actual person, it's a company. And this is what is known as corporate authorship. If you've ever worked for a corporation or for a lot of companies, things that you do, especially things that you write on company time, are considered company property. You don't get credit for writing something, and a lot of times you don't get credit for building something or doing something when you work for a corporation. All work that you do belongs to the corporation. So the corporation uses what's called corporate authorship. So if you noticed those entries and were kind of puzzled by that, that's what's going on there.